Welcome to Kicking It with the Kurz team. No, what happened with Kurz in Espanol?
I don't know. What happened with that?
What happened? I think Irma took it. Irma took it. No, actually, what's happening is Kurz in Espanol is going to come to you once a month. We decided to start doing our show in English, but this time around, you guys are kicking it with the Kurz team, and basically, we're going to have a laid-back environment, as you can see, right, with the team. And we're going to share with you our experiences in English and have guests on our show as well. We actually enjoyed the Spanish show as long as we had it. The only thing with that is we were slightly limited because we do have clients who would like to bring on the show. So at some point you guys are going to see some of our clients come up here and give you exact experiences that they went through with us during their transaction process. But anyway, my name is Jennifer and I'm the host of the show today. And in addition to me, I have the rest of the team. So everybody, please introduce yourself.
Hey, how are you guys? My name is Ray, also part of the Kurz team.
And you know me, Vanessa. I'm here, Vanessa.
And in case you don't know me, I'm Danny.
And we have one more member, and he is going to be the faceless member. Like, he's not going to show his face on the show. At least not right now. That's how we get him there. We're going to reveal him. And his name is Jose, and Jose will be communicating with us indirectly until he gets the courage to show up. But he is definitely a big part of the team, and he's equally important.
As soon as we get out of the pillow, we can sit here with us.
We'll just squeeze him in here.
Why not?
We'll squeeze him in here. So the Kurz team is growing, and what that means to you guys is that we're here to serve you in the best way possible. What you get with the Kurz team is a powerhouse of agents that are here and willing to be able to help you out with your sale and your purchase. And if you want to reach us, you can reach us at thekursteam.com. Our phone number is 786-671-1758. That is 786-671-1758. And we're always going to be live on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. Now in English for most of the month, except one time a month, it will be in Spanish. And actually, look out, because every once in a while, you're going to find us at different events, actually hosting at the event what's happening at that place. If you guys have things that is happening in Miami, reach us. You can email me, or you can just send a message right there at the Kurz team in Facebook. And basically what we'll do is we'll set up a spot in your event, and we'll talk about your event and why is it so special, and do a little bit of marketing. We help each other here, right? And that's what we're here. We're here to help Miami. But anyway, that is where you can find us at the Kurz team in Facebook and on Instagram. And again, the website is thekursteam.com. Today's topic is home staging. We're going to give you the finest tips of home staging.
That's right, Jennifer. And today's topic is sponsored by PRMG with Miriam Castrillo Hernandez. She's been in the industry. You know, I've been promoting her in Spanish, and this is my first time. Miriam, I hope you're watching this. She's literally one of the finest human beings I've ever met. She's been in the industry for over 18 years, and she's here to assist you in getting a loan for your property. So if you don't know if you can get a loan, she's the person to call, and if you know, she's the person to call, because she's going to facilitate it for you, and she'll give you an answer right away, and she'll help you through the process.
That's right, but that's really, you give them her phone number, yes.
Please call Miriam at 305-804-9108.
That's right, so PRMG, they are the people that process your loan the easiest and the fastest way. Better than most mortgage companies that are out there right now, and they're actually, they work directly with Fannie Mae, so that's really important. It's not just a broker, it's somebody that can really make this happen a lot faster, and that's what you need. Now, we've had experiences these past couple of weeks, not to mention the fact that we just went through the storm. You know, we had Irma that passed, and we had Maria that's going through Puerto Rico, which, by the way, our office is a drop-off location for goods for Puerto Rico to help provide them with relief. So please, please, please donate. These people are in need. Right now, they're getting enough relief for the moment, but they need a lot of time to recuperate. They're going to need water and generators. Do not hesitate. Please come over and drop off anything that you can bring. The address is 3692 Grand Avenue, and it's in Coconut Grove 33133, and we'll provide you with that information as well. Now, because of Irma, we were out of internet for a whole 3 weeks, and that gave me enough time to decide that we're doing the show in English, right? So that was my biggest experience, and now we have a big change. Now, you guys, what big experiences do you want to discuss today?
Hopefully we don't get any other hurricane because after next hurricane, we might be doing this show in German.
Dang with his jokes today. Any experiences, guys?
Yeah, I think a lot's
In
been
English?
going on. A lot has been going on.
Y'all experience things in Spanish,
I
huh?
Since
think
Hurricane
when you,
Irma.
since the language changed.
Yeah, it's besides deciding to change the show to the English format, a lot has happened. In regards to real estate, you know, naturally the storm has pushed everything back, has pushed back inspections, closing and whatnot. But I'm proud to say that as a team and as a brokerage, we have pushed through. Many of us have gotten back on track, gotten our homes closed, putting our homes under contract, have gotten the process moving again for our clients, which is really, really a special thing. And all of this without internet, by the way. We've been working completely out of our hotspots, coffee shops, wherever we can get it done, we've been getting it done.
Oh my gosh, it was interesting how we were all sitting on the table, surrounding a little hotspot and taking turns because it could only hold 5 people at a time.
Right? You know what's really nice? We all bonded.
Yeah,
You know, I think y'all got
the ones that showed up bonded.
I kind of miss, now I kind of don't like being tucked away in our offices now.
I know, I
miss the
realized
camaraderie
that.
now.
We're back in our spot.
Now I'm back in our little
We're
cave.
back to our hot spot.
Well, so I will have to say, we got internet this week, and Ray has been on a roll. He actually was on Vulcan today and got a listing right away. So it shows that sellers are deciding to sell. So, awesome. Fantastic, huh?
I don't know what
From Davis. Vanessa, do you have an experience that you would like to share?
No, just, you know, pretty much just throwing positivity out there. You know, we're passing Irma, we're you know, helping others in relief with Maria. We're feeling for everybody in Vegas right now. And just kind of want to throw just positive out there. It's really nice to see all of us and the ones that are coming together, you know, and how we were on Sunday, you know, taking stuff and unidosporpuertorico.com. You know, just it's a time to, you know, really pray and reflect, and it's tough times, but just keep pouring out love and coming together. So it's been really nice to see that. To see the love in the dark times, you know.
We're really grateful. I'm honestly, I have to say, I'm a little mushy here. I'm actually really grateful to have you guys. You guys are an amazing team. And because we're able to come together that way, you can see that. You can see that you guys go above and beyond. You know, it's a team effort. And I think a lot of people really miss that. You know, a lot of people really miss the concept of being a team. It's not about just you or I, you know, we gotta be here, and that goes as long way as, you know, the United States helping Puerto Rico, you know, it extends to that and, you know, what's happening in Vegas and everything that we can do to help the community at this point. So remember, we're a team, you know, but anyway, we have a couple listings on the market. We actually, you wanna see a realtor get excited? I shall show you. Ray, I got a phone call today.
Okay.
The property that we have under contract,
Yeah.
it appraised at 240.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what that means. There's some stuff in play with regards to that.
It appraised,
Very happy
guys,
man.
it appraised.
Oh,
So, let me tell you, the appraisal is one of our biggest things, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
Yeah, we, you know, it's either our best friend or our biggest enemy, so.
Yeah.
Right now, if I could show you what David looks like right now, I would, but I can't turn the camera. But yeah, so that's exciting news.
Check.
That's right.
Yeah,
On to
check.
the next.
On to the next.
Danny, please tell us, or the listeners.
Okay, so we have a couple listings this week. It's 3930 Northwest 194th Street, Miami Gardens at 3-1. It's listed by 250,000. It's under contract already. It's
That's the
this
one.
gentleman over here. A round of applause.
Less than a week closing.
Less than a week.
I mean, under contract.
You broke my record, did I? Oh my
My bad.
Okay. No, you think of
Yeah.
Whatever.
Little friendly competition.
Okay,
so.
5601 Collins Avenue, number 1512A, Miami Beach. This is a 1.5. It's 299,000 with a tenant for 1,600. We have 7460 Southwest 119 Court, Miami 43 with a pool 435,000. It's a gated community. 1470 Northeast 123rd Street, number 120722 Remodeled. Well, it's at the rental for $17.50, and we have 3564 Williams Avenue in Coconut Grove, Florida 53 for $400,000.
There you go. And we also have a couple listings that are coming up. We won't mention the addresses because they're coming up, but we have about 5 or 6 pending listings, and hopefully tomorrow we have a new listing on the market. So stay tuned with what the Kurz team is doing, and we'll let you know what our new listings are. Now, going straight to topic, home staging. So we all know that selling a home is very important, and there's certain tips that you should take into account. A lot of agents disregard the fact that you should stage a home. What does this mean? A lot of homes are being sold vacant, without any concept of what the spaces mean, and a lot of homes have furniture of the owners that live in them, but there is still no concept of what the purpose of the home or the rooms of the homes are. Therefore, we're here to tell you what are the easiest tips that you should consider when you're selling a home with regards to staging. So the first one is clean the home.
Yes.
Come on now.
Come on, guys.
How great is it to walk into a home that is not clean?
It's not great at all. I mean, aside the fact we're doing our job, we're going to try and sell the home, but if we're bringing the buyer and the house is flipped upside down, it's first impression.
Absolutely.
Step in
There's
there.
nothing like walking into a clean, fresh home. Everything's tidy in its place, and it feels clear.
Yeah. So let's make this real for you guys. What do you guys feel when you walk into a home that is filthy?
Embarrassed.
Yeah. A little embarrassed that I've taken my.
How about walking through the
It looks perfect.
hallways?
Yeah.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, we're selling the property, and if the property works for the buyer, I know I'm a buyer's agent and I love buyers and I love getting them in the right spot. So it's tough. It makes it tougher for us as an agent, just because it kind of clouds the interaction, and the reception of the buyer.
Exactly, which is the reason why I want you guys to get a picture. It's not just the buyer, it's also the agent. And you're going to have a buyer that's going to come in with an agent. The agent is going to sell your home as well, the other agent as well. So if, for example, your home is filthy, there's no way that a buyer, for one, will be motivated to go through your home or even touch anything, or live in that home for that matter, because now they have to rethink what they have to do with that property.
Yeah. Once the property
It
is
just
clean.
clouds the process.
Yeah, it
There's
really
no
does.
second chances for first.
Yeah, it makes it that
For
much
first impressions.
brighter.
Okay.
People envision themselves in the home,
Yeah.
which is what you want your buyer to do. It's exactly what you want.
You
They can
want the
visit
buyer,
their family
yeah.
in their home.
Yeah, that's right. Now the other thing is create a balanced space. What does that mean? That means that in a small living room, do not put a large section. Create a balanced space. What did you think it was?
It's a video spot on one space. Put yourself in the other corner.
So you're aware, Daddy used to be an engineer.
I am an engineer.
Yeah.
You never stop being one.
All right. Therefore, his concept of balance is a completely different one.
And we based on what Jennifer is saying, we understand if the house is already furnished, and really what we're saying are just suggestions.
Yeah.
But their concept of, trying to do the best as a listing agent or as a seller, to help your agent, stage it properly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, if you have a lot of furniture in your place, what you have to do is just remove it. You can take it somewhere else. For one, you might even change
Rent a pod.
furniture when you move. Rent a pod. Or have a family member hold it in a garage or something. But honestly, make the space purposeful in the sense that, if it's a small living room, you do not want to have a really big piece of furniture, because then people are going to feel that the space is not big enough. Therefore, so you should bring in a piece of furniture that fits the space.
It complements the space.
Exactly. And people can picture themselves there, not picture themselves shuffling through the furniture. Same thing if it's a dining room, you put this little small dining room table, like what's happening here, it's a perception. Yeah, even though it makes the space appear bigger, it's just, it's not proportionate to the space.
If you show in a property, one thing that
I did in the beginning.
maybe the economy inside of the house. You have to know
Absolutely.
if you're going through this point to the other one because you're showing this part of the house, you need to know that it has to be clean. It has to be,
Absolutely.
you have to move through that area. So
one of the things that you have to work with is all the stuff that people
Space.
left.
Yeah.
Exactly. Space.
Great points there. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Curb appeal. Curb appeal is another one. All right, so a lot of people will fix the interior of the home, but then we miss out on the front of the home. There have been so many properties in which I actually make it to the listing appointment, and I realize that they have too much foliage, too many trees, and a lot of times they don't really take care of these trees, so they're like.
Irma take care of them already.
Huh?
Irma take care of them
Irma took
already.
care of them, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, first appearances, they do make, it's the first impression
The
that a
fence.
potential buyer gets, the fence. And, you know, it's one thing when I'll look at a property before I show it to my client on the MLS and it looks pristine in the photograph.
Right.
And then when I get to the actual property, the hedges are overgrown and there's weeds everywhere. So mow the lawn. You know, basic maintenance is all we're asking. And then, believe it or not, that makes a great impression.
Of course.
And you know, Ray, you really raised a really good point. Us as agents going through the MLS, you know, if we're looking at pictures, tell me how it feels when you see those cluttered pictures,
Oh yeah.
course.
all
There's no
dark.
way.
You know, it's tough.
That's
It's tough because you know
conceptualized.
you know your buyer and you know what they're going to see, and you're almost a bit embarrassed to send your buyer saying, "Hey, I chose this for you."
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So
Exactly,
it puts
yeah.
us in a predicament.
Mind you, the home could have the
Even for the
exact
pictures.
space that you want with regards to where the walls are, right?
Right,
The exact
but it
space
doesn't
that
show.
you want, exactly, the right kitchen and everything, but it's either filthy or the space is not right, or even on the exterior of the home, maybe it just needs some removal of plants,
Of course.
and then it'll open up the space for you exactly the way that you would have wanted it to be.
Right.
A lot of buyers don't want to look at a home and think about all the stuff that they have to do to it, because if they do that, then they devalue your home. Even though it is their taste versus yours.
Of
Right.
course.
It still happens, and we have to deal with this. And for this reason, we have to work with what attracts the buyer the most.
And let's be real, we all do it. Even if you're selling, you've been purchasing, or you're going to purchase when you're moving out, everybody does it. You
Yeah.
know, you look at it, you inspect it, and you judge it based on its appearance. And that really affects and clouds your judgment.
Yeah, I think to a certain degree that's human nature. And what happens is, like Vanessa said, it does affect your judgment, even though you really go to the home to look at the space and, you know, to make sure that it's got all your wants and your needs and whatnot. But it's human nature. When you see a cluttered home or you see a messy home or a messy apartment, it makes it that much harder to envision your life in that space.
Yep.
You know?
A lot of times they don't even want to walk through the rooms. The next one we have here is replace the light fixtures. Why is this important? It's not because you want a beautiful light fixture. It's because you want light. All right? Just as simple as
Clarity.
that. If a room is dark and dingy, they cannot see past the darkness. It's going to look dark and dingy.
Yeah, open up the windows. You know, make sure there's a lot of light.
Yep. If there's bulbs that are turned off,
Turn them back on.
turn
again.
them back on, because
Bathroom
then
lights, everything.
Change
Turn
them.
everything on.
Light.
You know,
Yeah,
it's really
replace
showing.
airy and open. You know, makes the home look big.
This one is not that
See
hard.
the-
You
one
guys
thing I will
understand.
suggest
Just flip
is
the switch.
Yes.
the bathrooms. If you guys still have a bathroom that has these bulbs that come out of the wall, and that there's these glass bulbs that just come out of the wall, and it's just glass bulbs, just
Change
replace them. Just replace
So
them.
these.
For real. They're outdated. They really,
Home
really
Depot,
outdate
you can
your
get something modern, or IKEA, and
home. And you don't really have to spend very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balsam.
El Balsam.
You can find any creative things in
Lighting
there.
discount.
There's this.
Okay.
The other tip is place furniture in empty spaces. If you have an empty space, a lot of people want to figure out what it is that, you know, what the space
What we're
is
gonna do
for.
with this, of course.
The last thing you want is for somebody to stand there and either pass by the space and say, oh, it's just an empty space, or pass by the space and say, what do I do with this?
Exactly. I got nothing to put here.
Yeah. Well, they'll consider it a garage or something like that. If you can make it purposeful, again,
Yeah.
you know, maybe an office,
Yes.
maybe, you know, a library, so, you know, something that it's out of the box, you know, maybe unexpected even.
Yeah,
It's like a little perk. It's like, here, I've got a little extra,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah, this is what my home offers that maybe the others don't. Which you
Exactly.
can potentially have this. And whether you want to have a, you know, a library or a den or whatnot,
Or
at least you see the
All
options
depends.
you have available
What they
so
wanna
that
put there.
the new buyer can go ahead and start thinking about what they're going to do with it.
Yeah,
essentially.
especially in great spaces. Spaces that are huge, that are combined,
Okay.
where you have the living and the dining
in the same, living, dining, and family in the same space, like
Yeah.
the living turns into family. It's that space specifically needs to be, you know, you need to have some sort of furniture to actually make people realize what the space is for and how you can fit it. You
Yeah.
know, that ties into putting furniture that is balanced to the space.
Yes.
You know, even though you have multiple rooms in one big room.
Or a clear imagination, and when you're doing a walkthrough, and really, if it's not that case, then really sell the property as you would think, you know,
Yeah.
or give ideas to the buyer.
Well, I walked into a listing one time. It was an open house. It wasn't mine. It was an open house, and I had walked into this property. And honestly, I was with David, and we kind of just walked through it, and we were like, you know, what's this space for, and what's this
Yeah, it
space
didn't make
for?
sense.
How do we fit the bedroom in the master? It was a completely empty home, but it was a beautiful home. But the space did not make sense. They had that home on the market for a couple months, and then they decided to finally stage the home. The minute they staged the home, they went under contract the first week. It just figures to show that when you give purpose to something, it's definitely, or you put some effort, really, just put some effort. You know what I mean? It definitely gives people the opportunity to envision things. People are not that creative.
Of course.
You know, and if you have a space like that, definitely consider that. Let me see, not last, I'm sorry. No, actually, designate the space for a specific purpose. We already went through that. And clear out the front door, make it inviting. So again, it goes back to curb appeal. Clear out the front door. The front door doesn't need to have extra stuff, doesn't need to have the sun that they put on the wall, okay, that says morning.
The welcome.
Or maybe the welcome mat is okay, but make sure it's not one that's like all, you know, damaged of all the traffic that it's taking.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, make it welcoming, you know, simple and welcoming. Sometimes less is more, guys, and really take those things into consideration. That really sums up tips.
I just kind of wanted to add, we understand that those of you, you know, always putting myself in other people's shoes, those of you that are selling and that's, you know, that's your property and that's what you've used to decorate your home. And, you know, we're just saying, clearing out the canvas a little, you know, so that it allows for the people coming in to envision it for themselves.
Yeah.
Pretty much, just suggestions.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you're trying to sell it.
Exactly.
So if you agree to the fact that you're trying to sell it, if you have, if you say yes to that, then why are you trying to keep it in the same conditions that you currently have it as you're living in it? Get rid of the extra. Get rid of the personal. Get rid of the things that don't pertain to another buyer. And even get rid
As
of
much as
yourself
possible.
when the showings are happening because they don't really want to hear your personal feelings of it because they're going to feel bad about getting you out of your home. You know, so really take into consideration the things that that can affect you if you don't put the effort and the things that can really help you. And these home staging tips are very, very important.
Yes.
Do you guys want to add anything else to the home staging tips?
No, I'm pretty sure. I think we covered everything, and really the main thing, the main takeaways here are again: declutter, clean the space, allow the future buyer, the potential buyer, to picture their family, their life, their situation in your home.
That's
You know,
right.
your main goal is to sell the property. These are some of the most effective tips to help you get that done.
That's right. Thank you, Raymond. Jose, do you want this?
Want some
Jose, by the
airtime
way,
real quick?
remember, Jose is here, but not here, all at the same time.
I just wanted to add to make sure your listing agents, interview three agents and make sure they have professional pictures. Very important.
Absolutely.
We should have a show just about why we are wanting to be there.
Well, so I don't know if you guys caught on to that, but Jose suggests that we have a show as to why sellers shouldn't be in the property, and we might discuss that another time. And then in addition to that, he also mentioned that due to the home staging tips, I know you guys are going to have a better outcome, but definitely have professional pictures taken because that's where it all starts online. So Jose, thank you for those tips. Now we're at the close of the show, but before we close, I want to encourage you guys to donate again. Puerto Rico has been declared a state of disaster. There are a lot of people that are suffering right now in Puerto Rico. There are a lot of babies that are dying right now because of lack of care and lack of resources. There are people that are dying because of lack of water, people drinking out of water that is dirty and is more than likely contaminated, and that's the reason why they're dying. And we really need to extend our hands. So I really encourage you guys to please, please, please come to 3692 Grand Avenue and drop off whatever you can. Canned goods, air beds. I know they don't have electricity just yet, but so, you know, a generator would help.
Seriously, anything.
Blankets,
Diapers for babies,
diapers.
baby food, pet food, anything to help
that's-
facilitate the situation.
It would
Again,
be
yeah.
very, very much appreciated.
You know, we were all here a couple days without power, some of us weeks. I really don't know how many days you were without power, but we were complaining, you know, we weren't happy. Just imagine what they're going through.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and also, you know, if you can pass by a local Red Cross and donate blood, I know that's something
Yes.
also that could really help right now with all of the people that are injured in Vegas. You know, it's time to come together. Unity and love, push forward, push through all these times.
Yes,
Definitely.
there's definitely a lot going out there. So please, please come donate. Again, the address is 3692 Grand Avenue. It's the Kurz Real Estate Office. And we'll make sure to drop off the items at their corresponding locations. We also have charities that we support. The charities are NAREP, which is the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, which encourages home ownership to Hispanics. We are a large community here in South Florida, so it's so important that we encourage this because a lot of them don't really know that they can achieve the goals of home ownership. So that's why the NAREP is there. We have the Women's Council of Realtors, similar reasons. We have the Dominican Association of Real Estate Professionals, which helps the Dominican community and also helps Dominican Republic as well. We have the Boys and Girls Club of America and the Barnyard, which are two local schools that offer programs for children that have either low resources, low financial resources, and also have no resources for that matter. Barnyard offers their services for free. So definitely look into those. Or you can contact us and donate. We'll definitely make sure to get your donations to the right hands. And our Hometown Heroes program is the last thing that I want to announce. And because we are such a great team, we have decided to give money back at closing to those people that are our heroes in our community. And those people are the nurses, the teachers,
Police
the
officers.
firefighters,
First
the
responders.
police officers, and the veterans. And basically depends on your purchase price, but we definitely give you money back at closing. And if you use our affiliates, we can get you even more money back at closing than what we can just by ourselves. So communicate with us. Contact us again, 786-671-1758. Check us out, thekursteam.com, or check us out in Facebook and Instagram at The Kurz Team. Every Tuesday at 5 o'clock, we're here live. Thank you for kicking it with the Kurz Team.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.